This is just going to be a quick response to should morals govern? If so, whose? I don't believe the govern of it all or the community should be reliant on morals because morals are just um, what you've been instilled with. I have a bad stutter, by the way, so I'm not really good at this type of things, but that really struck a nerve with me. I'm kind of sick too. Ooh. But I'm 15 years old, and from what I'm seeing, it's like I don't really think that anything should anything that's not concrete should govern anything because morals are just a common ground, but they always have a minority, whatever you want to call it, viewpoint of things. And my thing is, majority might believe that murder's wrong, but you also have to accommodate the fact that even in a minority, you've been raised to believe that if you murder someone, it's not wrong. So how is it the person's fault? Maybe they've been raised that way, or if it is the person's fault because they believe after being told many decades of that it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong, and then suddenly they want to believe that it's right. You can hold them accountable for it, but at the same time, who's to say what's wrong and right? Because the Bible is what says that murder's wrong. And because of the common ground that the Bible has set, even atheists have come to believe that murder is wrong. And it's just more or less like a mentality. Because um, if you're raised to believe that murder is wrong, you're going to believe that murder is wrong no matter what happens. And if you're raised to believe that abortion is right, you're going to believe that abortion is right no matter what happens. So you can't blame the person if they believe that abortion is wrong or abortion is right. Just like you can't blame somebody if they believe murder is wrong, murder is right. So I don't believe that morals should govern at all because you have been raised this way. If you believe suddenly that God's not real after being raised such a way, who's to say you're wrong? Who's to say you're right? Because some person 5 miles away or 50 million miles away says, I felt Jesus the other night. He kissed me on the forehead when I went to sleep. He didn't kiss me. He didn't kiss the other person who wasn't there. He didn't kiss anyone but you. So who's to say you really felt it? It kind of throws me off, you know? And I know that it's going to seem like I'm kind of off subject, but at the same time, if you look what I'm saying, if you like really are listening to what I'm saying, you understand that what I'm saying is truthful. It has everything to do with this because morals are all based on what you're taught. That's basically what I'm saying. Morals are just what you've been taught. You can't go off of morals. You have to go off of a set concrete fact. You can't just go off of what's wrong, what's right because there's no definition. Because majority could be wrong. We've all heard of peer pressure. We've all heard of mass suicide. We've all heard of um, kamikaze bombing. We've all heard of terror. That's a majority thing, but we can't. But we don't all say, "Oh, let's go jump off a bridge," or let's go crash into the 9/11 towers, the twin towers. I'm sorry. Let's not all go do this, the other thing. We're not all saying that. So, but those are their. Sorry, I have a cold. Those are their morals. So you just have to sit back and wonder, like, how can you let anything that's not concrete, that's not set in stone, rule you? And I know I might be 15. It might seem like I'm off subject in some areas, but what I'm saying is on a basis is what's right and wrong, because that's what makes up morals. And how can you let something that's right and wrong govern you when everyone's opinion of right and wrong changes? So I don't believe anyone should. That's my answer to your question. I don't believe anyone should.